They had been married for 9 years. 9 long years of prayers, fasting, and tears. 9 years of whispered gossip from neighbors and pitying looks from friends. Chinedu and Amara, once the perfect couple. But in their home, laughter had grown quiet because Amara had not given him a son. She had given him 2 beautiful daughters, Nneka and Adaeze. But in his eyes, it wasn't enough. His family said, "A man without a son has no name after death." And slowly those words poisoned his heart. One evening, Chinedu came home with a woman. She was young, confident, and beautiful. "This is Ngozi," he said coldly. "She will live here with us until she gives me a son." Amara's world shattered in that moment. Her husband, the man who once called her his queen, had brought another woman under her roof. Her daughters clung to her skirt, asking, "Mama, who is she?" But Amara could not answer. Her voice was lost somewhere between pain and pride. Days turned into weeks, and the house became a battlefield. Ngozi insulted Amara, mocked her daughters, and flaunted her power. Chinedu said nothing. He watched in silence, as if he had forgotten the woman who once stood beside him when he had nothing. But Amara didn't fight back. She cooked, she cleaned, she prayed. When Ngozi threw away her food, she made another meal. When she was insulted, she smiled. The villagers whispered, "Amara is a fool." But she knew something they didn't. Patience is not weakness. It is the weapon of the righteous. Months later, Ngozi became pregnant. Chinedu's joy filled the house, gifts, celebrations, laughter. Amara stayed silent. But fate has its own sense of justice. Ngozi's pregnancy ended in tragedy. Her child, the son Chinedu wanted so desperately, did not survive. After that day, she left the house, taking with her the pride that had once filled it. Chinedu was broken, empty, bitter, ashamed. A few months later, Amara fell ill. The doctor's report made Chinedu's hands tremble. She was pregnant. He couldn't believe it. After almost a decade of waiting, she was with child. 9 months later, in the same room where she once wept alone, Amara gave birth to a son. Chinedu cried that day like a child. He held his wife's hand and whispered, "Forgive me." She smiled weakly and said, "You brought pain into this house searching for joy. But joy was always here, waiting for you to see it." Sometimes retribution doesn't come as punishment. It comes as grace, the kind that humbles you, teaches you, and shows you the worth of what you almost lost. That day, Chinedu finally understood. The woman you humiliate today may be the one God uses to restore your tomorrow.